Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to, I was just realizing I need to remember where I got that. Going to make some cluster strips, that's what I'm going to call them, for the cat journal. Let's see, these are, they're in here. I'll find the name of the, I think it's Vintage Studio 717 for the digitals that I've been using. It's a really, really large pack. Let me plug that in again and try. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I believe it's, or no, actually I think it's Rachel Sarah's Crafts. Rachel Sarah Crafts, I think is what it is. I just want to get it for you. Yeah, it's Rachel Sarah's Crafts. I don't know why I get that confused. Anyway, I wanted to show you what I've been working on. So I've been working on the first signature, and I did this collage page with, I have a whole bunch of these that I got from Rachel Sarah's Crafts. It was a huge pack, and I printed everything. And so what I'm trying to do is use up, I love it, it's crunchy, use up supplies that I have before doing more. Although I'm going to probably do another cat journal. I have enough cat stuff, and I'm going to use Calico Collage's cat kit that I purchased for a second one. But anyway, I went ahead and I did this, and I cut out the cats from the images that I have. I also had this really cute, I ordered some bits and pieces of wallpaper, and it has two little girls holding a kitten, and I just thought that would be cute. I backed it with some coffee dyed paper. Now it's messy stitching. I was having problems with my sewing machine. I still kind of am, but I did finally, after taking it apart, get stitches to work. But I did glue so that way it wouldn't come undone. So that is a journal card in there. And then I created this tuck spot. This is stamped stitching, which is what I might go to if I can't get my sewing machine to work. Then I had one of these, so I just took some pictures of cats and backed them with coffee stained paper. And I get my coffee stained paper from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. So today what we're going to work on is this, and I have this green one here, and I flipped these on the inside to make a pocket. And this is what I did with my collage strips. I just found some cat, I don't know if you can see that well, some cat faces off of all of the cat images that I have, and I just tore around them. I collaged on the strip. Then I put some, I don't remember what this is called, drawing a blank, but I put that down there at the center, and then put cat faces with like a word and some little things, and I did that on both sides. So that's what we're going to work on in this video. I thought it would be kind of fun. I have added a little more. I added this pocket, and then this is the other side of that collage page. I love that. I saw that from Gail Augustinelli, and she saw it from someone else. And I've attached this pocket with another little kitty journal page. So, and it's sounding great. Okay. So for this, what I did is all of these little journal card pieces, I guess you could call them little square tags. I cut those up. Well, I know I'm going to need more, so I'll just go ahead and do that. I have these deckled scissors. You could rip it too. And I'm just going around all sides, basically cutting that in half, going around all sides to give the deckled edge. And then just ink up the edges. Okay, so that's what I did for that. And then now we're gonna, and I already did a bunch here, so that way, and I've got all my cat faces, but first we're gonna do this. So I just grabbed my art glitter glue because I'm gonna go sew this. You could use any glue really. And I'm just gonna start gluing these pieces down. I kind of thought this was kind of a fun way to use those up, and it's something different. And of course you can rip them and get, you know, different sizes. My other two weren't completely uniform. I did rip some of them, but yeah. So we're just going to pile these up here. I don't know what is going on with my sewing machine. Yeah, I did get it to stitch finally, but it's binding up. Okay, so I have that little piece on top. I might just, here we go. Here's something a little bit different. We will just cut a thinner piece. And distress the edges. And these strips are just strips that I had in my extra, my scrap bag. Okay, there we go. And I am going to stitch this, so I'm not super concerned if it's not stuck all the way down. Okay, so there's that one, and then we'll go ahead and do this one. Let's do, I'll do that one more towards the top, so let's do this one. Oh, let's do this. That, but that's too big, so I'll save that for another one, and we'll just cut. Ink that. Okay. On there like that, and I will put a little bit more right here. Okay, so now I will need my Fabri-Tac. So there's our collage strips. I really like them. It's a good way to use up some of things when you have a whole bunch of that stuff. So I'm just going to let that go down while I get this ready. Okay, so let me see if this piece is long enough for one. It is. Okay. Gosh, what is this called? Hem facing or something like that? I know the name some days, and then some days I don't. I have a whole bunch of this, but I thought this was... I'm just going to put enough down to hold it in place down the center. And I feel like having that on there makes the cat's faces... I've ripped out all the faces I need, and I feel like it makes the cat's faces kind of stand out a little bit better. Yeah, I was about ready just to go out and buy another sewing machine, but like a cheapy one just for this kind of stuff. I burnt up my first sewing machine. That thing died. So I went a little... It's not an expensive machine by any means, but it's expensive for me, and I went and bought something a little bit, you know, more expensive, a little bit nicer. Definitely not as expensive as I can get, but for my pocketbook, it was... Whew, and I got it on sale. But it's still binding, but it's stitching, so I still might go get a little one and then take it in to get serviced. I don't know if it's worth it, but we can definitely try it. Because I do other sewing other than this. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so we have these. Now you don't have to stitch, you could just glue these down. But I'm going to go ahead and get these stitched. I love them. I love them so much. I'm going to get these stitched, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. We've got these stitched. Yeah, it binds twice and gives me an error message twice, and then it sews. But it's after it's been turned off. So far, it's what I'm noticing, and then turned back on. It has to do that, and then it seems to work fine. I don't know. Okay. So then what I do is I've got some words out here, and I have this little booklet here that has labels and little pieces. Get my things out here. All right, so I'm just going to place the cats on here randomly, and I'm thinking about too where, which side of the page, so I know what side I want the cats to be looking out at, or looking at. This would probably be a good one for this one here. This one's good over here. There we go. So that's how I'm going to want that. Now, let's see. Pretty. We could put pretty on there. Hugs. That would be cute. Now let's see what we got over here that we can use. Label. These are Tracy, I think Tracy Fox. Let's see what else we can use. I've got tickets too. That's part of this kit. That might be a good thing to use because I think I've tried some of these others and I just don't care for them. No. But I do have some of these. I don't know if I'm going to like those either. Nope. Okay. If I give it some more room here, it's basically a snippet thing. Okay, that I can work with that. I like that. Okay, and then we'll use maybe this picture. Oh, I had two of them on there. Do I like the love letters better? No, Monday. It's got to be Monday. That there, maybe hugs up here. I'm not telling you, my hands just don't work like they should. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Put this away. And then I'm going to ink these items, and then we'll start gluing them on. The words are from G. Kerr, and the rest, I believe, is all Tracy Fox. The cats, all the cats that I have, I got while I was still living in Oregon. I went garage selling when my grandma was still alive. She just passed recently. And this lady had a bunch of German books. And one of them was a cat book. And I knew I was going to be doing a cat journal, so I thought that would be really cool. But I also, the book was in bad disrepair. It had writing all over it. There were some pages that had water damage, so good way to put it to good use is rip it up and reuse the items in it. So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac just because there's fabric there and, you know, other materials. The thread. And put that down there. It was hard cutting up this book because I had to decide which side, which picture I liked best, because they were, some of the cats were, you know, on the other side of the page. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I have so many cat pictures. Dogs too, but I didn't cut all the dog one up. Okay, there's that one. And now I'm going to place this bottom one just to make sure I get it where I want it. So cute. Okay. And then this one. Put that one on a little crooked just to give it something else so it's not all straight. Okay, so now we'll go to this one. And I just ripped, I just found pictures that had faces about the size that I'm looking for, and I just ripped around them. tell you, my sewing machine was really hard to take apart too. They put that thing together good. I mean, I have the minor stuff, you know, to get into the bobbin, the bottom part, sort of. Not as well as I would like to, but I had to take the whole casing, half the casing off the whole machine to try to get to it, and it's still wrapped in steel, so I would have to completely take it apart, and I'm not willing to do that because I don't want to chance me breaking it. It's probably better to take it in and have somebody else take it completely apart, because they would know more about what they're doing. Okay, so there's that, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to attach these to the pages, so make sure that's on there. Good. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put these on our pages. And these are just going to be, oh, I love them so much. Okay, so just go ahead and Fabri-Tac all the way down. And then we'll do the same for this one. This one, we'll just straighten that out just a little bit. There we go. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Okay. All right, so there's that page for the second signature. Love it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put that in. I don't remember where I had it now. That's the one thing I have to make sure, I think it was in here, I pay attention to is having it right side up. Alright, so that'll look like that in the book, and I'll have a tag in there. And you can write on this. I love it. Okay. Check on the time here. That's probably good. It would take too long for me to show you how I did the other page. This page here, I'll probably do in another video. There's all kinds of tutorials, but I did use these. So it made it easier. I just used whatever I had of these. I did kind of the same thing. Cut them in half, cut around, and then folded them in half to put them on there. And I found some cats to put on there. I will do this for the second signature, but I'll probably do that on video. All right, thank you for joining me, and please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.